On TikTok Shop, I don't think it's that big yet. So they have a lot of like comparison websites. Delivery times in Germany don't play such a big role as in other European countries.
大家好，我是栗子。那今天这期是我的朋友专访。最近出海赚美金也是越来越火，那西欧肯定是一个高利润但是高竞争的目的地之一。今天我邀请到了我的跨境电商朋友德国小哥 Julian， 跟大家分享一下德国消费者的网购习惯，以及德国热门的跨境电商平台有哪些。如果你想出海到欧洲，这一期视频一定不能错过啦。那我们马上进入正片。Julian, can you introduce yourself?
可以，大家好，我叫 Julian.
First, actually, you have been in China for already a few months. Do you experience some culture shock meanwhile?
I was actually very surprised to see that everyone is buying so much stuff online. So it's actually very crazy when you compare it to Germany. In Germany, I mean, people buy things online, but people also still go to shops. But in China, you buy everything online. It's crazy.
How is the user behavior of e-commerce in German?
I think in Germany, like especially younger generations and also older people, maybe if they're not 60 or above, they still buy a lot online, but maybe just not as much as in China. However, I think the behavior is a little bit different. So I think Germans really like to get a very good product online, especially if it's a product that they don't buy every day. So they have a lot of like comparison websites. They have a lot of product test videos. So people really want to make sure that the product they get has a very good quality, and yeah, they check a lot beforehand.
So it seems that they do a lot of service before they shopping in e-commerce. And in German, when you go shopping, and what is the like key criteria when you do the shopping decision?
So I think the price in Germany actually doesn't play a big role. I mean, of course it's important, but I think the most important thing is the product quality. And also delivery times in Germany don't play such a big role as in other European countries. So I think like German consumers are not super concerned about the delivery times. As long as the product is received within 3 to 4 days, or maybe if it comes from abroad to like 8 to 10 days, it's fine. But what really is important is the product quality. I think that plays a big role for German consumers.
So Julian, what is the most popular e-commerce platforms in German? And it can offer some idea of our Chinese merchant to choose the right platform to do their business.
Okay, so I think I gotta say number one is still by far Amazon. So I think the market share is very, very high in Germany. And then you also have other platforms like Otto.de and for fashion, especially Zalando. But I think those platforms that can't really be targeted by Chinese merchants. I think when it comes to platforms that are very big and also growing in Germany, there is platforms like Temu and AliExpress that are growing fast in Germany and that are also very good for Chinese merchants. Since they are Chinese platforms and they offer a lot of opportunities for Chinese merchants to have a cooperation.
Yes, and what category do you think is most potential if Chinese merchant want to sell to the German consumer?
I think it's a lot of consumer electronics, especially like smaller consumer electronics, for example, like power banks or like small solar powered power banks, or maybe small earpods. These kind of things I think are all very useful, and German consumers know that the products come from China, and the product quality for these products is also not bad in China.
For home and garden category is also very popular in Germany, right?
Yes, right. Also, for example, home appliances, like small devices you can install in your home, it's very good. And some of my friends also ordered, for example, fashion and shoes in China. Yeah.
In German, the labor cost is very high, right?
Yes, that's true. Like people like gardening, people like working at home, people like just doing stuff themselves. So they also order these kind of tools online. Yeah.
How do you think shopping via TikTok in German?
I'm actually not sure if it will be super popular in Germany, especially since right now there are mostly younger people using TikTok, so they can't even shop online right now. So most of the people are below 18 still. So I think it will be a growing market maybe in the future, but right now on TikTok Shop I don't think it's that big yet, but maybe it has potential in the future.
And for German, do you have habit to watch video and shopping or?
That's another thing. So right now there's no one actually watching live streams and then shopping products online. But maybe it could be a thing in the future, but I think in China it's very different. So I have a lot of Chinese friends that order things while watching a live stream, but in Germany I don't see that yet.
And for my last question is that, do you have some tips for our Chinese merchant who want to win the German market?
Of course. So I think number one, of course, is product quality. I mentioned this before. So it's important to have good product quality. And then what's also important, I think in the German market, there are more regulations than in other markets. So merchants should maybe also consider that before selling in Germany. And I think it's also important how you show your product on the platform. So if the product background is very artsy and looks very cool, I think German consumers really like that. If it's a very nice design, or not necessarily the product design, but if the product is shown in a nice way, I think that can also really help to have more sales in Germany. And I think even there are some solutions in China that you don't even need to make these product pictures yourself, but you can have some help with AI solutions. So I think it's not even that much effort, and it can really help with the sales. So why not try it?
Can you recommend some tools for us?
I've heard about Pick Copilot. I think that tool is pretty useful. I've actually tried it a little bit myself, and it's actually super impressive how good you can use it. So this is one product I know. Maybe there are also some other ones, but this one I've tried and I had some good experiences.
OK， 好的，那我们今天的采访到这里了。那最后呢，我想让 Julian 给我们一句话的建议。
I would say maybe go global and be local, especially in Germany.
OK, thank you for the interview, Julian.
谢谢，拜拜。